Eala eyes Abu Dhabi Open quarterfinals versus Aliaksandra Sasnovich. Filipino favorite and wild card entrant Eala seeks entry into the quarterfinals of the Abu Dhabi Open. Eala looks to keep her strong run going at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open as she takes on Aliaksandra Sasnovich in the round of 16 on Wednesday evening, Manila time. After a composed 6-4, 6-3 victory over Zeynep Sönmez of Turkey, Eala enters the matchup brimming with confidence as she continues to find her footing in her first WTA 500 campaign of the season. Now ranked world number 45, the Filipina has been steadily building momentum following her recent deep runs, and Abu Dhabi presents another chance to prove she belongs among the tour's elite. Standing in her way is Sasnovich, a dangerous and battle-tested Belarusian who forced her way into the main draw as a lucky loser, then made the most of it. Sasnovich is coming off a statement win over Paula Badosa, pulling off a 6-4, 3-6, 6-1 upset that showcased her shot-making and ability to seize big moments. It will be the first ever meeting between Eala and Sasnovich, adding another layer of intrigue to the contest. For Eala, the challenge will be to stay composed and avoid becoming the next surprise victim, while leaning on the form and confidence that carried her through her opening round win. With a quarterfinal berth on the line, Eala faces a stern test, but also another opportunity to announce herself on one of the tour's bigger stages. With reports from Luisa Morales. Editor's note: this article was written by a member of the One Sports Digital with the help of AI, and then checked by the staff to ensure accuracy. The rising tide. Eala eyes Abu Dhabi Open quarterfinals versus Aliaksandra Sasnovich. Sunlight glinted off the pristine hard courts of the Zayed Sports City International Tennis Center in Abu Dhabi, where the desert wind whispered secrets of aspiration, grit, and promise. Against a backdrop of soaring skyscrapers and gleaming arenas, a new story of tennis, one defined by heart, ambition, and unyielding belief, was being written. At the center of this unfolding chapter was Eala, the 20-year-old Filipino sensation whose journey through tennis has been as compelling as any blockbuster narrative. Already ranked inside the WTA's top 50 at world number 45, Eala had come to the 2026 Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open, a prestigious WTA 500 event, determined to carve out another breakthrough on the world stage. After an emphatic straight sets victory, a composed and assertive 6-4, 6-3 performance over Turkey's Zeynep Sönmez, Eala advanced into the round of 16 with poise, confidence, and a sense of destiny. This win was more than just points on a leaderboard. It crystallized the quiet confidence she has been building through months of rigorous competition and moments that tested her resolve. As she walked off the court to chants of Eala, echoing through the stands like thunder rolling across an open sky, it was evident that this was more than tennis for her fans. This was pride, identity, and hope bundled into every swing of her racket. A new challenge, Sasnovich in the crosshairs. Standing between Alex and a coveted quarterfinals berth was Aliaksandra Sasnovich, a seasoned Belarusian competitor, battle-tested and unafraid of big moments. Sasnovich, ranked lower at number 109, had surged into the main draw as a lucky loser, only to make a powerful statement by dismantling Spain's Paula Badosa, an 8th seed and formidable opponent, in a hard-fought 6-4, 3-6, 6-1 upset. On paper, the matchup read like a classic war between youthful ambition and unyielding experience. Eala, with her fearless baseline aggression and athleticism, versus Sasnovich, whose savvy court craft and resilience had seen her pivot from disappointment into opportunity. It was a contest of styles as much as wills, the raw uphill energy of youth against the tempered steel of experience. But for Eala, this was precisely the stage she had hoped to find herself on. The heartbeat before the battle. Walking through the corridors of the player facilities, Eala's calm exterior belied the magnitude of what lay ahead. Behind her composed demeanor was a deep focus, one shaped by lessons from tournaments around the globe, from a WTA final run at the Eastbourne Open to her battles in Grand Slams and pivotal matches that defined her rise. It's a rare combination, youthful joy in the game paired with steely professionalism. Many have noted how Eala's journey is not just about tennis skill but emotional maturity, absorbing lessons from every point, every loss, every grin and every grimace. Her connection to the sport, her roots, and her fierce belief in herself gives her an edge that statistics alone cannot quantify. Her doubles success with Janice Jen in Abu Dhabi, where the duo's chemistry unlocked a thrilling victory over Leila Fernandez and Kristina Mladenovic, showed that Eala's versatile talent extends beyond singles, enriching her all-around game with strategic understanding and court awareness. Beyond rivalry, respect, and anticipation, what made this moment particularly compelling was the fresh intrigue of a first-ever meeting between Eala and Sasnovich. They had never faced each other in competition, no past duels to dissect, no head-to-head record to weigh. This lack of history brought an element of mystery. For spectators and analysts, it was a test of style, Eala's rhythm and left-handed angles against Sasnovich's consistency and tactical depth. For Eala, it was a test of belief. Could she impose her game, stay aggressive, but also wise and controlled under pressure? In the days leading up to the match, Eala spoke not only of her preparation but of her respect for her opponent's journey. She acknowledged the unpredictability of Sasnovich's route into the draw, yet she remained undeterred, even inspired by the challenge. The narrative arc: pressure, legacy, passion. Stories in sports, great stories, transcend wins or losses. They're about pressure transformed into performance, dreams lit into reality, and moments where an athlete's resolve crystallizes into something tangible. For Eala, this is it. A moment to step beyond expectation and into the full light of global relevance. Her journey, from the courts where she honed her craft as a junior, to earning a wild card at WTA 500 events, to hearing her name chanted in support, carries a narrative that reaches beyond the boundary lines. Eala is not just playing a match, she's shaping a legacy that inspires young athletes, especially in nations where tennis dreams often begin with limited resources and boundless hope. And in Abu Dhabi, under the CIF's clear skies, the arena was set for another dramatic chapter. More than a match. To fans tracking her rise, the stakes of this match extend beyond the scoreboard. A quarter-final berth at a WTA 500 tournament doesn't just reward ranking points, it legitimizes a contender's presence among the game's elite, opening doors to confidence, seeding opportunities, and further high-level competition that can reshape a career.